Welcome to this week's vlog. Well, in this little vlog, not so little in the end, we're gonna be taking you with me through behind the scenes from the shoot we had with Nanu. With a lot of wind going on, something more fashionable, and then one shot we did outside when there was snow, so big thumbs up to the model. A more little bit of fantasy shot. You will see that in the end. And then I'll take you with me through the shoot I've had with Daria, which was with pastel colors. It's the first time I've been shooting with the pastel colors, to see what the difference is between pastel and the normal gels. I've bought them from Jake Hicks. He's a photographer in the UK, really known for his color work. So I'll show you first the behind the scenes from the shoot I've had. And then in the end, I'll take you with me through the light setup I've used. We in total used 5 different lights. So let's get into it and keep watching, and then I'll see you at the end. Ciao ciao! So you've just witnessed our behind the scenes from the shoot we had with Daria. So I'm gonna take you through the lighting setup because, yeah, how do we say it? There's a lot going on behind me, as you can see. So let me just start by hitting up the octa, not the deep octa, the regular octa. So yeah, you've just witnessed the shoot with Daria. It was with colored gels, and the idea was to use pastel colors. So we've got some lights going on. In total we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights going on. So the light that is lighting me at the moment is just a normal octa, a small one, 1 meter in diameter. And before there was a beauty dish, the big one from Elinchroom on there, with the sock, in the diffusion sock in front of it, to light it up. But because the strobe was giving us a lot of issues, I've changed it up to an ALC with the normal octa on it. So let me turn the camera for you, so you can just see this is like a normal octa without any diffusion panel in front of it. Then if we turn to the back, you can see we got a normal open reflector combined with a pinkish shell in front of it. Let me switch this one on. Now the modeling light has some issues, it's an older one, so yeah, you won't see anything. On the other side we got the same thing going on, so nothing going on, just an open reflector 21 centimeters wide with a gel attached to it. So if I light this, you will see that the backdrop turns pretty, almost ran over a tripod, turns pretty pinkish. So one pastel color over there, another one over there, and in front of me we got for now just an octa without any color gels in there. Now if we turn this side, let me step back a bit, you can see this is a deep umbrella, a silver one from Elinchroom, combined with some sort of purplish pastel color. This is attached on an ELC, so when I switch this one on, you will see that the color is not that bright. Let me turn this up, so now you can see the color that's creating that. So this one is up high at the moment, as you can see, but when we began shooting it was really low on this little tripod, which is like a meter high, and it was even lower, just to give us a little bit of fill from below, so that just a little bit of fill from below, so that when you're shooting the model you get some reflections in the highlights, which will be purplish. Now behind me, this one has a magenta gel on it. We changed that throughout the shoot, so we've started with an orange one, a pastel peachy cream, and then we changed this one up to a magenta one, a really heavy one, not a pastel one. So you can see me turning, like when I move to the front over here and I tilt the camera up a bit, you can see, so we had one normal octa, one white umbrella with magenta, and a deep umbrella on this side with a purplish gel in it. So this was the entire set we used. And then let me move a bit backward, so when I turn the camera now, you can see this is the entire set. And then on the bottom, on the floor, you can see a little water dispenser. We used that in the end to create some depth on the oil. So we had the model oiled up to make some nice shine in it. And then you will see the difference between when the model has oil on her or the model has nothing on her. The difference is pretty big, because you create highlights which looks natural, because they are natural on the pictures, instead of making them with dodging and burning in post-production. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Also, when we're shooting with these kind of lights, it's more of a trial and error to see what is working and making sure that the combination works. So if we, for instance, introduce green into this scenery, the problem then is that our brains make us look sick. So we don't use green. The thing we use now, we've only used like warm colors, warm pinkish, warm bluish, warm orange. And then why do we use the white one? So why do we use that one? Well, that's pretty simple, because we want to lift up the color a bit. We don't want to have it too dark or too colorful. We still want to have it look natural. Otherwise, if we would, for instance, use only blue in front of us, the problem might be that in the end it looks like, we call it the smurf, so blue people, and you don't want to have that going on. Now with the gels, it's also always tricky to look for specific color combinations and not to do the same over and over again. Also, when we're aiming these two, so this one and this one, if we're aiming them to the background, we try to aim them crossing each other. So this means that this one goes, that way, and that one in an ideal world goes that way. That's the light we have been using. This one, the V-flat, it was black during the entire day, but then we changed it up to white to give us a little bit of fill of the white octa into the bounce, into the model. So where I am standing now, this is where the model was. So she gets the magenta on top of her, this one to fill it up a bit, and then this one creates, we lifted it up to create a little bit more on her upper side and not on her lower side. So yeah, that was a quick run through. If you got questions about these setups, do not hesitate to get in touch with me below, ask me anything about these sets. So yeah, that's it for now, and I'll see you in the next segment. Bye bye. So just hoping that you enjoyed this little vlog. In the future I will be doing more of these, so more talking about light setups, more about retouching. So in the next vlog I'll show you how to easily remove a light from an image in post-production. Also a pregnancy shoot. Oh yes, we did it, a pregnancy shoot with Brit and Eline. So be sure to keep an eye out for that one. Hit that little bell notification somewhere, subscribe, and then I'll see you guys and girls next time. Bye.